Welcome to Senior Care Business Campus. Today on this video, I'm going to be talking about shiny object syndrome. I recently spoke to a group called the Ladies Executive Golf Society and told them about Senior Care Business Campus and my origin story. And I will link that for you in the notes if you're interested in taking a look at what we discussed. And one of the questions that came out at the end of my presentation was, how do I, as an entrepreneur, deal with shiny object syndrome? And I liked the question because I think it really is something that all entrepreneurs and maybe everybody deals with on a daily basis. And so that's what we're going to get into today. And if you haven't joined me in any of my videos so far, I'm Vicky McGrath, the founder of Senior Care Business Campus and owner of Here to Help Home Care Services that I've been running for 10 years. And I now help midlife daughters and daughter-in-laws start their own senior care business without any franchise fees, royalties, or long-term contracts, and without even needing to have experience in healthcare or business. So getting back to today's topic, shiny object syndrome. The thing to remember about shiny object syndrome is that it happens when we are uncertain about what we are doing, or we feel like there is something else that we should be doing and we don't know what that is. And so the really key point about starting and running a senior care business is that it is very plain and very clear what you should be doing every single day to build, grow, and scale your business and help the seniors and their families that you are serving. So the very first thing to remember when you are dealing with shiny object syndrome is that you have a very clear ideal client, very clear. And we call that the ideal client avatar typically in business. And so number one is we're very clear about who we're serving. This is very important because if we don't know who we're serving, if we're uncertain about who our client is, if we're not sure down to the final detail who that person is that we're serving, it can be distracting thinking, wow, what if I should be serving this person? Or what if I should be serving this person? And instead of being very focused and knowing, this is my ideal client, and I know every day I'm looking for them and how I can help them with my solution. So that is number one, is very important. If you do not know your ideal client avatar, then you really need to very deliberately work that out so that you have no uncertainty, no concern that you're not serving the right person. And by knowing your ideal client, you are disqualifying a lot of other people. And that's exactly what you want in your business. You want to be so clear, so obvious to the client that needs your solution that no one else really matters and you're not looking to serve them. If they happen to come along through your system, that is another thing, but that's not who you're focused on. You know so clearly that you are a beacon to that ideal client. You are a light that they are looking for and a solution, and it's so plain to them that you serve them. So number one, way to avoid shiny object syndrome is know your ideal client, like inside and out, without any doubt in your mind. The next thing to really know is your offer. What are you providing as a solution to your ideal client? And these goes both ways. You have to have your ideal client and you have to know the problem you're solving for that client. And you have to have it so dialed in, so specific that they know exactly who you are as soon as they see you and know your business. And so for us in the senior care business field, we are very plainly trying to attract daughters and daughter-in-laws who have senior loved ones who need help right now. They need help. They need to know that our offer is looking after their senior loved one in their home taking care of them, taking care of all the details, providing peace of mind to the daughter or daughter-in-law that we are trained and compassionate and certified, and that we have all of the criteria that they're looking for to meet their needs, and that they can call us right there and they know that we will have our solution in place for them right away. There can be no confusion about what your offer is. And so if you have confusion that your offer is not very plainly dialed in and absolutely 100% clear to anyone that is looking for your business, then that is step 2. You must be very certain about your offer and who you're serving, because your offer doesn't serve anyone other than your ideal client. My offer is not serving someone who has no senior loved one in their life. They're not even looking, they're not even aware. They don't even have care for a senior loved one in their realm of consciousness. And so you can see that only the people that need your service and need your solution are going to be looking for you, and you must be so plain and so obvious when they do look for you that you are their number one choice right away. And so the next step in avoiding shiny object syndrome is knowing your systems and your processes so clearly, so plainly, they're so obvious. Every day, you know exactly what to do to attract your ideal client. You know exactly what to do to speak to the people who are going to be referral partners for you. You know exactly what to do when you're in the community and what to say to people, and you have your scripts and you have your processes and you have your software and you have your caregivers and your team, and everybody is already out there dialed in so plain that when you do get the call from your ideal client and she needs your offer right away, that you have everything in place to immediately take care of her and immediately show her that you are the right solution, that you have all of the systems and all of the processes that she needs. And what might that look like for your ideal client? Well, obviously, you've got to have a very plain referral partnership. Perhaps they've come in through the hospital system or from their primary care doctor, and they must call you to find out if you can solve their problem. You must answer the phone in exactly the right way that immediately tells them that you are the solution. If you don't have a script for something as simple as answering the phone, that alone can deter her and make her think, oh, I made the wrong call. I need to call somebody else. So you must have the systems. And then as soon as they say, yes, you're the right one for them, you have to have the contract that you can send her. You have to have a way to explain it to her so that she understands. Every step is so easy for her. It brings her all the peace of mind she needs. She can press the easy button if you've heard that one. And so that is really critical. You must have your systems in place. And so to avoid shiny object syndrome, you must have this ecosystem built and implemented and in place immediately upon starting your senior care business. And if any of those is missing, then you can fail to see how you're going to make this business work for you. You can fail to be dedicated and determined because you don't have everything 100% dialed in. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you are missing any aspects of these 3 primary components in your business, then you must go back and get them dialed in and absolutely be sure and 100% who you're serving, what your offer is, and how you're delivering your offer so that it's plain to the person that needs you. You are a beacon to the person that needs you as soon as they find you or look you up or give you a call. And I hope that was helpful for you. Again, I'm Vicky McGrath, Senior Care Business Campus. If you've been dreaming about starting a senior care business, I would love to have you take a look at our website, seniorcarebusinesscampus.com, and I would invite you to submit an application if you think that it's something that you'd like to do at this time of your life. And thank you again so much for watching. I hope this video brought you value, and I will see you on the next one.